Hello everyone, my name is Preeti Divyani and today in this video we are going to prove Cayley-Hamilton theorem. Okay, this is important theorem from matrices. Statement is every square matrix satisfies its characteristics equation, that is, if for a square matrix A of order n, determinant of A minus lambda I is equals to minus 1 to the power n into under bracket lambda to the power n plus a1 lambda to the power n minus 1 plus a2 lambda to the power n minus 2 plus dot plus an. Then the matrix equation x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2 plus dot plus an I is equals to 0 is satisfied by x is equals to a. That is a to the power n plus a1 a to the power n minus 1 plus a2 a to the power n minus 2 plus dot plus an I is equals to 0. So in simple language you just have to prove that every square matrix A satisfies its characteristics equation. Okay. So let's start the proof. This proof is especially asked in BSc degree exam. Since the element of A minus lambda I are at most of degree 1 in lambda, the elements of adjoint A minus lambda I are ordinary polynomial in lambda of degree n minus 1 or less. Therefore, adjoint A minus lambda can be written as a matrix polynomial in lambda. So we just write adjoint of A minus lambda I is equals to B naught lambda to the power n minus 1, B1 lambda to the power n minus 2, B2 lambda to the power n minus 3 dot Bn minus 1 lambda plus Bn minus 2 Bn minus 1, where B naught B1 dot Bn minus 1 our matrices are n cross n square matrices whose elements are the function of small a ij's. Okay. Now A minus lambda I multiplied by adjoint of A minus lambda I is equals to modulus of A minus lambda I into I, because we know that A into adjoint A is equals to modulus of A into I. Now we are going to put the value of adjoint A minus lambda I from this equation. This could be written as B naught lambda n minus 1 B1 lambda n minus 2 dot Bn minus 2 lambda Bn minus 1 closed, and determinant of A minus lambda I is written from the statement, this one. this could be written as -1 to the power n lambda n a1 lambda n minus 1 plus a2 lambda n minus 2 dot 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 plus an. Okay, now comparing coefficients of like powers of lambda on both sides, we get minus I b naught is equals to -1 to the power I -1 to the power n I. As you see, if we multiply these two, we get minus I b naught lambda to the power n, and if we see this side, from this we get the coefficient of lambda to the power n is -1 to the power n into identity. As well as you see, if we multiply a b naught lambda to the power n, okay, and if we multiply lambda I into b1 lambda to the n minus 2, we get a b naught minus I b1 lambda to the power -1, and this side we get -1 to the power n a1 I. Okay, similarly, now we compare the coefficient of lambda to the power n minus 2. We get a b1 minus I b2 is equals to -1 to the power n a2 I. Likewise, up to a b n minus 1 is equals to -1 to the power n a n I. Okay. Now in this equation we are going to multiply each equation successively by an minus 1, an minus 2, and after multiplying on the both side we just add this equation. So we get 0 is equals to -1 to the power n an a1 an minus 1 a2 an minus 2 dot 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 an I. Therefore, an plus a1 an minus 1 a2 an minus 2 dot 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 an I is equals to 0, which is the proof of Cayley-Hamilton theorem. If you have any doubt in this step, I will explain you in this video only. Okay. On the left hand side you see the result is 0. How? So if we multiply a to the power n on this side, we get an minus an into I an b0 is equals to -1 to the power n an. Now we multiply a to the power n minus 1 on this equation, we get a to the power n minus 1, and here is already a to the power 1, so it gets a to the power n b0 minus a to the power n minus 1 b0 is equals to -1 to the power n an minus 1. Again we are going to multiply an minus 2 in this equation. Here already present a to the power n, and if we multiply a to the power n minus 2, the power becomes a to the power n minus 1 b1 minus a to the power n minus 2 b2 -1 to the power an minus 2. So after that, if we multiply it successively by an minus 1 an minus 2, if you see the left hand side, these two quantity are equal, and in the opposite side minus a to the power n b0, and this is plus a to the power n b0. After adding, this will get cancelled by each other, and we get the result on the left hand side 0. And we just simply take the common -1 to the power n and write rest of it in the bracket. So we get the result. So we get this result, and we now put the -1 to the power n on this side. We will get this result, which is Cayley-Hamilton theorem. You may check my description box for more important theorems and their proofs. If you like my videos, please hit like button, subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching my video.